Hello. How are you doing? Good?
Yes.
Are you ready to be ascetic? No. Last night, I went to have a little meeting with the God, and they told me, we should go kitchen. So, okay, we went to the kitchen. My, what an ascetic life. So many food. I keep giving away and then keep coming more all the time. That kind of asceticism, huh? I think that God was trying to tempt me, see if I can resist all this beautiful food. I told him I can't. And he knew it already. I said, what's the problem with you? You know I cannot. So why bother asking me? Huh? Okay, let's go to the great master who could do the asceticism for us. Huh? I'm telling you, not every master has to be an ascetic. So don't always has this kind of fixed prejudice, okay? Yes. Look at Sikhamoni Buddha. Yeah. How many lifetimes he has been king and minister or big personage in the society. And he not always a monk. Yeah. Even before being a monk, he had also a luxury life, though he did not feel attached to that. Having something and being attached to it is something different. Yeah, you can have many things, but it doesn't mean you are mundanely bound. So important is that you have to remember the inside, not the outside appearance or actions, but your inside, your heart, your motivation, okay, your goal. What is it that you want in life? If you are a CEO of a company, or if you own some big business, then you have to dress accordingly and go on maybe a limousine, instead of just some small vehicle or motorcycle, okay? Because that's the way people expect of you. If the king of a country go to the court and wearing like a beggar clothes or maybe jean or something, you think is appropriate? Yes, no? No. Yeah. If the president of a country going out to see people or any time, he's just wearing shabby clothes or broken dress and flip-flop, do you think people, the society will accept that? Yes or no? No. Good. Now you can talk. When you should open your mouth, please do it. And when you are on retreat, please close it. Save your energy, save the blessings, save whatever you can to help you progress. Now, so not like any master at all have to be an ascetic. It doesn't have to be that way. Yeah. But if you can, just simplify your life. Whatever you need, keep. What you don't need, give it away, sell it, or throw it away if it's not useful anymore. Simplify your life whenever you can, wherever you can. At home, okay? At home. Of course, I can simplify my life better, yes. But since I am destined to have some kind of decorated appearance, yeah, so I just go with that, yeah. And recently I saw some of the AP, ancient prediction of our planet. And I saw some prediction saying that some master will come, wear high heel and stuff. So maybe I'm in fashion, huh? I didn't know all that before. I don't know where they found so many predictions. I don't know where they dig them all out. I only knew maybe a couple, like the famous one, like Nostradamus, yeah? Something like that. And several more, like the Indian stuff, but I did not know anything else, Maybe the only one I know most is Nostradamus, because I was in Europe. Yeah. At that time, it didn't apply to me. I was just a girl working, yeah, and then get married. So I just read it somewhere, very fleetingly, fast, turning the pages, but not really knowing much about it, because everybody says something about Nostradamus, so I also read it since I was there. I was studying French, so maybe I'm just trying to practice reading. And it's something like prediction is more interesting, it's more catching your attention to read, that's all. I read some, but not all. My French wasn't all that good at that time. And it's worse now. I don't think it gets better. It's getting worse. Out of practice. It's like my mandolin. So many of the master, for example, the latest Sikh master, yeah, he dressed himself like a king. He's not ascetic at all, yeah. He wear beautiful jewelry, long bits of pearls and other, very elegant outfit and accessory. Yes. He doesn't look like Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak was the first guru of the Sikhism. Not that he found ism or anything, it just happened to be after he died, or maybe after some time. Just like Buddha died and we have Buddhism out of nowhere. Don't even know who found it. But people would say, Buddha is the founder of Buddhism. Nonsense. He never did. He never cared about anything like that. And like the Sikh gurus die and become Sikhism. Christ died and become Christian, etc., etc. And the Guru Nanak was a very, very ascetic master and enlightened saint. He walked everywhere. He ate whatever come his way. If nobody offered him anything, or nowhere to have access to food, maybe buying or people give, yeah. Very little has been recorded about his life. But for some of the story, I gather, behind the nuances of the line, I gather that the Guru Nanak was an ascetic, yes, because he walked everywhere and he just eat like berries and something like that. Yes, but maybe later when he became more well-known, then people would give him maybe a place to stay and some food to eat. A disciple offered to him. But normally he's not the luxury one. I read in some story like one time he and his attendant disciple walk around somewhere, go in some places. And then the disciples say, oh, there's a party going on, downtown. I should go and get some food and all that. But the Guru Nanak did not care, He just get some berries in the forest and eat them. Thus I knew that he wasn't all for fame and glory or anything like that. But the 10th, the latest Guru of the Sikh, he dresses like a prince and a king. Very beautiful, very luxurious, yes, and very dignified. Just like a royalty, And some of the other master or teacher like Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, I don't think she's an ascetic though. She wears beautiful clothes, yeah? Not overly decorated. Like your master maybe, but she does wear beautiful clothes. Maybe that was afterward, Or maybe that is her real image when she appeared to the people, in the world to save them or help them in some way. But I saw some of the statues that she was wearing tattered clothes. Maybe she meditated too long, in the beginning of her spiritual mission. Meditate, a lot, and her clothes is all tattered and worn out, in 10,000 pieces. So there are times maybe she was an ascetic. And later maybe she became more known, then the disciple would offer more clothes and a little bit more luxurious type of apparel. Now, so do not look at people from the outside image and judge the inside. Just like some kind of precious stone is hidden inside rough-looking, ugly rock, yeah? And when you cut it in half, like many, they show them in jewelry shop or a museum. When they cut in half, inside is hollow, and inside a lot of jewelry inside, shining. It's like that. Our body, no matter how it looks, it's just an outside garment. It's not our real self. When we hear something, it is our hearing nature, our inborn hearing power that hears it. And then we get used to it. We think it's the ears are hearing it. And when we see something, it is our seeing nature that sees it. And we keep being used to it, so we thought it's our eyes that is seeing things. The one that sees is not the one that you see. The one that hears is not the one that you look at. But we are so used to, with the outside appearance, as well as so used to it, thinking, using all these our faculties, that we think this is we. That's why the Kuan method teach you to return to the true hearer and the true seers. That is what the Buddha say. Turn your hearing inward. Turn your seeing backward. Then you will see the Buddha nature. Well, I don't repeat exactly word by word, but he talked like that. The same with his disciples around him, like Manjushri or Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. The name Kuan Yin or Avalokitesvara, Sanskrit name, Her name meaning contemplating on the sound of the universe, of the creation actually. But some of the translators put it like she contemplates the sounds of the world, not our word and things that she contemplating. Because that doesn't need Kuan Yin Bodhisattva to do. We hear all the time, every day, right? Can you hear something? Yeah. We don't need Avalokitesvara to tell us, listening to this and that. So she also means that turn your hearing inward again. Return to your hearing source. Return to the owner of this body. Return to your own self, your real self. That's what many masters told, but not many people do. Because they don't know how. They don't know how to open their seeing nature. They don't know how to open their hearing nature. That's why since times immemorial, many monks and non-ascetic, they practice all kind of asceticism just to get there. Because they think, forsaking everything, detach yourself from the whole world, then you will get the Buddha nature. It's not like that. It's not that easy. The Buddha's or Christ's nature is not like a business that you can exchange it for something or buy it with some sum of money or jewelry. No, it's something priceless, precious. We must find it by a very special, precious way. How many ascetics, renunciates people has been forsaking everything, wife, kids, kingdom, wealth, even don't eat or eat only very sparingly or once a day and don't get nothing. One of the high monks told some of the monks in some of the temple, because they were sitting in meditation, and the master asked, "What are you guys doing?" Say, "We are trying to meditate to get enlightenment." So the Zen monk, he take a piece of stone or brick, and he keep firing it on the floor. And the monks ask him, "What are you doing?" He say, "I'm trying to make a mirror out of this stone." And the monk say, "How can you make a mirror out of this rough and, useless stone?" And the monk say, "How can you get enlightenment sitting there, idling, for nothing, useless? You can sit until thousands of years and all the world come and go and things are reborn and destroyed. You will never get anything if you don't get it right."